What it do? What it do? It's your boy Re-Up, and I'm back with another one, man. This one we got NBA Live 96, the PS1 version. And I just want to just go back, play it, and see what I can remember from this game. I believe I've done this game already before, but I definitely got to go get a taste of this game in 2025, man. Check out the rosters, check out the gameplay, see what was going on. The NBA was so good back then. That's why basketball games, I believe one of the reasons why they're so popular is because the NBA, the league was just so good back then, bro. The league was so good. Basketball was so good. You know, everything surrounded, you know, it was what people wanted. You know, I don't understand why the game has changed so much now. You know, I guess everything is for the money. People want people to score more points, but I believe it's not about the points no more. It's not about the offense. It's about players and giving their all and showing their emotions. You know what I'm saying? Players are not allowed to show any emotions anymore. Players are not allowed to, you know, yell out anything anymore, man. Like it's crazy now with the so the hardcore fans that take away from basketball. You know, that's the shit that we want to see. But we don't get that in the NBA, man. We don't get that in the NBA. So if you're new to the channel, man, go ahead and subscribe, like the video, share the video, man. You know, it's your boy Re-Up, man. Back on the retro tip. And we're going to get in with some NBA Live 96, man. Let's explore this thing and see what's going on. Got the main menu, of course. And this is the first game on the PS1. And we know how NBA Live can do now as far as, you know, coming on to newer generations. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't do the best at that. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do the best at coming out first with the new gen. And, you know, it's crazy how they do that. But we're going to see how this game goes, though, far as compared to like NBA Live 98 and 99. This was the year, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, this is the year that I've seen the most changes with NBA Live. Like, it was so many different games from this title that was crazy. You know what I'm saying? During these type of years, man, I'm like, but you know, it is what it is though, man. But let's go over the rosters, you guys. You know how I love to do. I got to check out these rosters, man. And this is just for nostalgic purposes, man. I love this right here, bro. I mean, these niggas right here, I don't know. Of course, I know Olajuwon, Robert Horry, Clyde Drexler, Kenny the Jet Smith, Sam Cassell, sharpshooter Mario Ellie. Like, man, damn, boy, the league. This is a team right here, and I say this every time. They should have won a ring, bro. This is another team that just got halted by MJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, just got halted by MJ. And oh, this is dope. How you can, oh, this is dope. So I can look at every team like this. This is dope. I could just go through the net. Man, this is fucking dope. They don't have this in Live 98. I know they don't have it in 98, not like this. See, this is what NBA Live does. It'll give you something that is so good, even if it's a menu that you got to go through. You know what I'm saying? It still gives you something in one game, and they don't take it to another game. I don't understand that. You know what I mean? If they just took stuff to another game, kept on to the good stuff, you know what I'm saying? They could have been something, bro. They could have been something, man. I'm telling you right now. But this is dope. But this is dope way. So let's go through the rosters right quick, man. And Nick Van Exel, Anthony Pillar, remember him? I believe this was this was before Kobe. And it's crazy because I didn't even know George Lynch played for the Lakers, man. I just remember him when he was with the Iverson and the 76ers. Lonzo in the Miami Heat, another team that was, man, had Rex Chapman. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, this is a shooter. Like the way some of these guys shot, if Rex Chapman could have been that guy, back then with the green light. He's one of those guys that if you gave the green light to, man, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy the guys that really that was from back then that was restricted from playing like that. They could really kill it in the, like Vashawn Leonard. You know what I'm saying? Vashawn Leonard, one of them, bro, could have killed it in this era, bro. What? Glenn Robinson probably would have played like a power forward, but oh my God. You know what I'm saying? So Terry Cummings. And people want to talk about like the old era and stuff like that too, man. But there was a lot of good players back then, man. You know, LeBron just came out recently with a podcast. Yeah, but this era was definitely something. I'm telling you, man. These guys, Christian Laettner, he had like a little mid-range shot. He would have been good for sure. Isaiah Ryder, like Terry Porter, one of those guys that would have just dominated. It's crazy the things that would have went on back then. I'm telling you. Sean Bradley dude was just tall, bro. I might get them boys, man, this game. I might get these boys. They just didn't have other. Yo, PJ Brown played for the New Jersey Nets. No, I didn't know that. I mean, I probably did back then, but you know, just looking at it now, like, damn, I don't remember that. No, I remember Kendall Gill, another guy, would have went crazy in this era, bro. Kevin Edwards, Chris Childs. What? I never remember that either. Did not remember that at all. That's why I love going back looking at these rosters, man, because it's just things that like, yo, he played for them. I didn't know that. Rick Mahorn, he was already a veteran by then. Knicks, Patrick Ewing. And we ain't gonna talk about my man coming up. You know, he already definitely would have been killing this era. John Starks, man, what are you talking about, bro? Derek Harper. I mean, Knicks would have been a good ass fucking squad back then if in today's, like, you would have put that team in today's era. Crazy. Monty Williams, I didn't know he played for the Knicks. Doug Christie played for the Knicks. Bro, where have I been at, man? It's like I mean, when this game came out, I was what, 9? So like, I mean, I remember some shit, but some of these guys, I'm like, nah, I don't remember like being on, you know, of course, Shaq and Horace Grants, Dennis Scotts would have been killing this era. Nick Anderson, oh my God. Like this team without a doubt would have won multiple championships if they in this era for sure. Like you had the shooters, you had the point guard, you know, 6'7", Penny Hardaway. Come on, bro. Like this team was just crazy. This team would have killed it in this era, bro. They had shooters. This is basically probably would have been like almost like the Warriors. You would have had Dennis Scott and Nick Anderson shooting all over the damn place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this team low key is a good ass fucking team. They're Armstrong. I remember him. Like I said, I remember him playing with this team. Damn, they surprised me with some of these other guys though. Derek Stackhouse, Brandon Maxwell. I didn't know he played with 76ers. I know he played for Houston and Seattle, but I've heard he bounced around a couple other teams too. Hey, we got Rex Walters, Scott Williams, Derek Coleman. I remember him playing for them. Dang, man, this would the league was something right here, bro. Man, AC Green, Mike Finley, another player with a killed it in this era. Oh my gosh. Wesley Person, if you know, you know. He's another one. Kevin Johnson. Andy Manning. Yeah, this is old school roster. Like I said, I'm just breezing through it really, man. Just, you know, Cliff Robinson definitely would have been a stretch big in this era. You know what I mean? Probably the center. Aaron McKee? Damn, I ain't know he played for Portland. Rod Strickland, Williams, Big Sabonis over there. Gary Trent. They always was a decent squad though. Damn, Chris Dudley. Olin Polynice. Boy, this nigga ugly, boy. Brian Grant used to play for this squad, the Kings, did he? That's crazy. Mitch Richmond would have been a killer. You already know. Old boy would have been crazy. Like it's somebody from every team. Like Tyrone Corbin, if you know, you know. This was a good player. It's always somebody from each team, man, that's like, damn, bro. It's crazy. If they would have, he had a good mid-range, too, good jump shot. JRE, Sean Elliott would have been a man. Crazy out there. Benny Del Negro. Got a Supersonics here. And this team, like I said, one for MJ, yo, they would have got him one. It was a lot of teams would have definitely got him one, man. This team would have definitely been a one. Sean Kemp right here, Deadly Shrimp. This was a squad. Hershey Hawkins, if you know, you know. Gary Payton, they had the squad. They had the freaking squad. No question about it. They had the squad. This was the year that the Supersonics was on their shit. They was on it. Damn, I ain't know they had Eric Snow too. They was on it, bro. And that's why Eric Snow was respected, because I guess he played along with Gary Payton. So I guess that's why he kind of was respected a little bit around the league. Damian Stoudemire, Tracy Murray. Yes, I thought he was going to say Tracy McGrady. They ain't had nobody. I think there was an expansion team at the time. Saw Jazz, I think 96. What was they doing? They basically got about almost the same roster they went to the championship with. They went in 97. They went a year after this one and the year after that one. Edo Edwards, Greg Anthony, Byron Scott. I know he played for the Grizzlies. It's crazy though. They ain't had nobody, bro. Team was sad. Yo, George Marathon. Damn, boy, motherfucker. I forgot all about his ass. That nigga was tall as 7'7". What the hell? Chris Webber, Jawan Howard. Jawan Howard at a small forward. That's crazy work. Albert Chaney, Robert Pack. She Wallace. What? Yeah. He would have bullied. Yeah, he would have bullied too. And Mark Price. This team was good. Stacey Augman, man. If you know, you know. Steve Smith, Mookie Blaylock. This was a good ass team. Another team that I felt could have done something. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Spudwell, if it wasn't for MJ, man. Another decent team that was a threat. Oh, Rick Fox with the Lakers, with the Boston. David Wesley down here. Eric Williams. That's why I guess they respected Eric Williams, because he was he was here before him. D Brown was there before Paul Pierce, Antoine Walker came. Damn dark days, boy. Matt Geiger. Larry Johnson, Glenn Rice. Ooh, boy. Yo, you talking shooting? Man. This team right here, bro. If they could have played that type of basketball, Man, what are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? It would have been pure epic, bro. Pure epic. We already know about the Bulls. They ain't even put a player up here. They got a player that might be him, right? No, that's 6'4". See no 6'6" guard from Carolina. Tyrone Hill, good player. Bobby Fields. Didn't he pass? Real Brandon. Yo, Dan Marley. I didn't know he played for Cleveland. Another guy that would have been crazy in this era. Danny Ferry would have been crazy in this era. Like Dallas, got Lorenzo Williams. Old Popeye Jones. They call him Ronald Jones? I always thought it was Popeye Jones. Jamal Mashburn would have been a killer in this era. Jim Jackson would have been decent too. Jason Kidd, you already know, would have been crazy. I'm just trying to skim through. Dikembe Mutombo. Trying to skim through, man. Jalen Rose played for them? It's crazy. I didn't know that. Must drafted him. Okay. LaPonzo Ellis. Yeah, I think we bought Grant Hill. Allen Houston and Grant Hill played on the same team. What? Damn, I wonder what the record of this team was this year. This team was decent. Joe Dumars, Lindsey Hunter, Allen Houston, and Grant Hill all on the same team. Had some pretty decent backups. I mean, Theo Ratliff, his senior year. I mean, I'm sorry, I said senior year, rookie year. Plus, Otis Thorpe, veteran at the time, but still give you defense in the inside. See, a team like this in this era would have been crazy too. Now, Mark West, I mean, you know, is he a Hall of Famer? Like, the dude is ready. He ain't, but if he wasn't the Hall of Fame, he's pretty damn good anyway. I know I heard of him. Yo, that's crazy though, man. I like this team right here though. Grant Hill and Allen Houston. Man, that's crazy. That is wild. You already know about these Warriors teams, man. They always had these guys, these shooters, spaced offense type guys. Joe Smith was a low key, definitely get hit a little mid range for sure. Daniel Marshall. I mean, it's crazy like how the Warriors build their team. It seems like they always built their teams the same way. Even if you go back and look at this old roster, like they always had stretch guys. They never really had a lot of size on them. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. All right, you guys, other than rosters, wasn't a lot of game modes. As you can see, let's go up here, season, playoff. That's really it. Back then, it wasn't a lot going on. It was just focused on making a basketball game at that point. So let's get into it. Matter of fact, we're going to do 3 minutes. I don't know if I can bear 5 minutes a quarter. This video be getting short as hell, man. I don't know if I can, from what I've seen and put in, I'm like, man, I don't know if I can even bear that, bro. Let me see. Should I go with what a team I just said? Was it Detroit? They had Allen Houston and Grant Hill on the same team. We'll take on go against the Golden State, bro. But this will be a good matchup. All right, man, let's load up, man. This thing gonna take about an hour. This is one thing I don't regret. I don't miss is the old PlayStation loading screens. Oh man, I accidentally sped it up. One thing for sure, the graphics is awful. Like Graphics is just definitely not what it's supposed to be. Definitely Live 97 and Live 97, 98 had better graphics. I can tell you that right now. I believe anybody can see that. Damn, I moved right in. Thought I got him off his feet. Yeah. I think, you know what I mean? Like back then, you know, Super Nintendo, Live 96, it was still good on Super Nintendo. Like, but this right here, this was definitely something, I'm not gonna say rush, but it just wasn't, you know what I mean? Like you can't drive, you barely can get around the people. I mean, of course, you know, back then it probably was good to people, of course. I mean, this was better graphics than the Super Nintendo, man. You know, back then, you know, when you getting it, you're definitely gonna take it's a different aspect of the game. And back then, this could have been one of the best. Let's go. This could have been one of the best. Let's see what about the camera angles. This could have been one of the best NBA lives to certain people back then. You know what I mean? Got end to end. Then we got the classic 1, 2, and 3. I don't know the difference. Let's go classic 3. Like I said, graphics are definitely ass. The way they move is definitely crazy. Let's go. Let's back it up a little bit. See, back then, I think that this camera view probably was like the, you know, people love this camera view on the Super Nintendo. Like, so this was their signature. And this was, I felt, see, even in the newer NBA lives, I don't think they had this camera view. I could be wrong, but I feel like this camera view should have been in every NBA live. Every NBA live, no matter what. This was their view. This was their camera view. Just like 2K have their view, NBA Live really never had a signature view. Now I remember, you know what I'm saying? It definitely didn't trickle down or pass, you know. Gotta change the camera view for sure. Yeah, even though that camera view is nostalgic, I can't play it on this right here. I'm still trying to, like, yeah, this game definitely was kind of crazy, but let's get into it though, man. Let's get into it. Let's see what we can do with it anyway. Let's focus on and see what we can do with it. Get out of my way. Oh, there we see you cutting. Oh Lord. Oh, Tenant, what? I put this shit on hard. Maybe I shouldn't have done this shit. Oh, you open Grant Hill for 3. Oh, I thought he was gonna put that shit back. And 1. Did it count? I don't think that shit even counted, bro. Oh my God. Oh. Give me that. Let's go, man. We got 2 blocks on their ass, though. We got 2 blocks on their ass, though. Let's see if we get back in this game. No substitution. Let me get that. Yo, live was good for that shit. That was the only thing I could take away. Like, yo, I ain't like all the pushing shit. Back then, people like that. I really didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was more like NBA Jam, like almost what 2K did with the NBA, and like bringing the court, bringing the part gameplay over to the NBA. That's almost like what NBA Live kind of did. They brought NBA Jam into the mix with this shit. Damn, I can't hit no free throw, bro. But that rim been so bad. I would hate to see Shaq dunk that shit. You probably can break the rim. Oh my God. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, my way. Oh gosh. We got bodies everywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Got him off his feet. Damn, I can't go into the. Let's try this camera view, bro. It gotta be a view better. What kind of hook shot was that, Chris Mullin? Oh yeah, this is a little better right here. This is a little better. I don't like the way the camera turns around, but hey. Damn it, yo, that's like the 4th time I done that. On every camera view, I done that. This motherfucker just walked it up there and just shot that bitch. Oh my God, he just took my head completely off my body, bro. I mean, it's almost like how the NBA was back then, though, yo. Guys were like bowling pins in the, you know what I mean? Oh my God, I didn't see. Well, I did see it, but I'm trying to get this damn camera view right. I lost the ball, I got it back. Damn it. We got that. I didn't know this dude, what's it, Ron Sickley, whatever. I remember playing for was it Orlando? Ever know he played for Golden State? There we go, Houston. Oh man. Foul where, ref? Those was always like some technical shit that went on with live. Like it always felt like when things happen, it always felt like, I don't know, I can't explain it. You know damn well it ain't supposed to go down like that, put it that way. This game always had issues, bro. Like people need to stop denying that part, even though it's, you know, we dealt with it because it was the only basketball game and it was fun. But it's just like Madden right now. Madden is fun, but if you had another game that would expose Madden, we'll see how fun Madden would be then. Oh my gosh. Not gonna lie, you guys, I had to get up out of there, bro. I had to get up out of there. I could not do it. You know, I normally play the full game, but I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. I refused to play a whole game of that BS. That game was terrible. Oh my God. I just couldn't do it. I'm sorry. NBA Live 96 to me was not a good game. Now, this is just my opinion from the PS1 version. It's just not a good game. The way people move, the way, you know, and it's so much that's lacking in that game, especially control. Control is one thing that, you know, needs to, you know, and still, I feel like EA Sports was definitely money hungry, putting out these type of games like this. It clearly wasn't ready. You know what I mean? I don't know if they was called out about it or not. I'm definitely gonna dive deeper into conversations with older games and see what the critics was actually saying about those older games back then. Because me going back, looking at some older games, and you know, I'm like, yo, games was definitely criticized back then. Now it's just more vocal now, because if one article criticizes it, a game company can be like, okay, well, we're hearing about it. This person made this article about it and it's getting buzz, but it's not getting social media, but it's not getting that buzz to the point where it's gonna affect anything, where people are connecting. See, it's the people connectivity thing that affects a lot of this stuff going on nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's the people that's connecting. So now when you got a whole bunch of people coming together on one topic and agreeing on one thing, their voices become very, very, very popular. You know what I'm saying? You know, one voice becomes everything, man. So when you got that one voice, you know, and you got 50,000, 100,000 people saying the same thing, it puts more pressure on these companies. See, back then there really was no pressure like that. You know what I mean? They was gonna sell regardless. So, but I just couldn't do it, you guys. This game was horrible. This game definitely is one of the worst NBA lives of all time to me. And it's a pattern. It's a pattern. We gotta admit this. And this is why I think we don't have another NBA live game right now. Same reason. I feel that EA Sports is definitely hesitant on making another game. I mean, this goes back all the way to the PS1, like right now. This game was the first game on PS1 console, and it definitely didn't do well. Another reason why I don't think they went to Dreamcast was because I don't think development wise they had what it took to be able to make it on the Dreamcast and actually compete against 2K. I think they already seen 2K. They already known what 2K was cooking in the pot. They knew that they could not compete with 2K. They knew that. And I feel like 2K had all the advertisements. Like, they really put that in the game. And I feel like Live didn't want that partnership. Live wasn't going to sell their game for that cheap or whatever. Live wanted, and especially if they would have came out with a game. So I felt like any company would have took advantage of that. But I don't think they want to take advantage of it because of development issues. I mean, we see the issue where it goes from PS2 to let me go back. Even when we look at the first versions of NBA Live on the PS2, and I'm gonna go back and do a video with this, man, because it's definitely got to be talked about, because this is definitely the problem. NBA, once they get comfortable with a system, now they got to switch back over. And let me run this down. Let me run this down to you guys. You got NBA Live 96 PS1 first game. This is totally, to me, a disaster. Then you got NBA Live, was it 2001 or 2002 for the PS2? One of those games were the first one. I think it was 2001. But anyway, wasn't a good game. That version won't. The other version on the PlayStation, I believe that it was a straight version. But the other one just wasn't a good version. Like, the gameplay was just kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't NBA Live stuff. So the first 2 years they struggled. And that's what it was. Live 96 was okay. Live 97 was all right, but it was better than 96, but it still was a struggle. Then we can fast forward to PS2. Live 2001, Live 2002. Both struggled before they hit 2003, 2004, 2005. It takes them some time to be able to get right. Soon they get right, boom, a new gen come out. So Live 2006, 2007, people say that's one of their best games of all time from NBA Live. But it came on an older console that people was trying to get away from, because PS3, if you compare those graphics, man, remember back then video games had a big ass graphical jump. So you felt that going from PS2 to PS3. You felt that. Then we got Live 14. Live 14 coming to the Xbox One, PS4. I mean, we see the disaster. Live 15, 16. 16 was, and all Live 15 was good, but it wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? It still had major gameplay issues that you know, some of us NBA Live fans may overlook, but it was still was issues that 2K wasn't having. 2K wasn't having some of these issues that Live was having. So it took some years, man. It took till 18 to Live to really put out a decent game. And that game still had issues, but it was still the best Live overall on the series, far as the, you know. And then you have 19 went down, but by the time you could continue any type of momentum, another gen comes out. And I feel like NBA Live, they know the problem. They you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they know if they come out right now with another gen, they gonna be looked at as another game. They'll be looked at as something, you know. But damn, this gen been out now almost 4 or 5 years now. We still haven't seen no NBA Live. So unless they know something we don't know, I mean, next thing you know, it could be another Xbox coming out, could be another PlayStation game coming out, PS6, PlayStation 6 or something. We don't know. But development issues is definitely relevant and definitely the issue that's always been going on with EA Sports. And we can tell it here in this game right here. But I'm up out of here, you guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. It's your boy Re-Up, keeping it real, raw, and 100. I'm up out of here. Peace out.